Hello and welcome to Fact Videos, where we bring you some interesting facts. Let's go ahead and jump on into 10 facts on humpback whales. Number 1. Why are humpback whales called this? The reason they're called humpback whales is because they have a hump in front of their small dorsal fin compared to other whales and dolphins. The dorsal fin is small and stubby, and the hump is more noticeable when they raise and bend their backs when they go for a dive. Number 2. How big are humpback whales? They can grow to between 14 and 19 meters in length, or about the size of a school bus, and weigh about 40 tons, equaling about 4 school buses altogether. And their pectoral fins, or known as flippers, can grow nearly 5 meters in length. Number 3. What do they eat? For humpback whales, their prey is mainly made up of krill, small crustaceans, as well as other small invertebrates, along with schooling fish such as anchovies, sardines, and mackerels. Number 4. How long do they live for? So some people estimate that humpback whales' lifespan is about 50 years, while others say it could be up to 80. Because they don't have teeth, it's hard to estimate their age. Now on to number 5. Where do you find humpback whales? Humpback whales can be found in every ocean, but are concentrated in the Antarctic ice edge to 81 degrees north latitude. During the summer, many spend their time in feeding areas like the Gulf of Alaska or the Gulf of Maine, and when winter season comes around, they can be found in the warmer waters near to the equator. Number 6. Are humpback whales at the risk of extinction? Due to hunting over centuries, humpback whales in the western South Atlantic dropped to 450 humpback whales, and is estimated that 300,000 were killed worldwide. In 1960s, protections were put in place to protect them, and in 1985, a ban was placed on commercial whaling. Now they have rebounded, and the population is now close to 25,000 humpback whales. But, however, they are still under threat from hunting in some areas, and are at risk of injury or death from collisions with ships and entanglement in fishing gear. Number 7. Do humpback whales live in groups? Humpback whales do not live in tight-knit social groups, but instead they do occasionally travel in groupings of 2 or 3 individuals known as pods. They disband after a few hours. They do gather to hunt and feed, along with the males gathering into competitive groups around a female to try and mate with her. Number 8. How do they reproduce? They have a complex ritual that takes place during the winter months. They first conjugate in the warm waters around the equator, often traveling thousands of miles. Once they arrive, males need to earn the right to mate with a female in competition. For competition, they will tail slap and charge at one another in hopes to impress the female, but luckily the fighting is for show and will not cause serious physical harm. It is also thought that males will sing to attract the female as well. Once mating is done, the gestation period for females is about 11.5 months. And once the calf is born, they are between 3 to 4.5 meters long and weigh up to a ton. Number 9. How do humpback whales communicate? Humpback whales use grunts, groans, and snort to communicate with one another, and the calves are known to whisper to their mothers in a low tone, so to avoid predators and big males. Number 10. Are humpback whales dangerous? By nature, humpback whales are mostly gentle and non-aggressive animals, but they do, however, become curious and will sometimes approach boats. However, in 2015, a woman was killed when a breaching humpback whale landed on a tour boat. This, however, is extremely rare.